Hello everybody, today we're out here on White Rime Ridge and we're actually on one of my favorite maps for one of my favorite species that just came out, and that is a Trophy Dall Sheep. We have with us our Reverse Crossbow, and we also have the 270 for anything that's normal size, maybe even some females. And if we see anything out there at 150 meters plus, we have the Parker Python with some tracers. So let's go try and find us a Trophy Dall Sheep. Alright guys, so we just found our first sign of a Dall Sheep, and we might just have to mount this one because this is probably the smallest male I've ever seen. Look at the horns on that thing. It almost looks like a female. Now for a trophy, we want something that's going to be 180 plus is going to be a trophy in my opinion. Now like 175 plus would definitely be a pretty big one, but we basically want to get like a 180 plus. So as far as this one, we're going to take him out with the 270 and continue on. Alright, so we hit him pretty good. I'm surprised he didn't drop because that should have been like a lung spine shot. Alright, here's some tracks. And here's some blood. Like I said, I'm surprised that that thing went as far as it actually did. It was about a 150 meter shot probably. Is that him right there? That is a fox. And unfortunately we don't have our 223 with us. It's a huge fox too. Well, we do have our winter camo crossbow. And we have a Parker Python. And it looks like the fox is coming this direction. At 150. And I think we have a bison out here as well. So if we can get to 100 meters from this fox, we'll definitely take a shot on him with the reverse draw crossbow. But the wind is pretty fierce out here to try and hit something so small as a fox. And we're not really hunting fox either. Especially since it keeps moving like that. It's going to be about impossible to hit that thing. Alright, so our fox has actually stopped right there. And let's just get a range on him. Oh, there's a bison. So let's get a range on this fox here. This fox is 100 meters dead on. The only problem is he's in a little bit of right behind that snow bluff right there. But we could probably take that shot. If he'd stopped right there, we could definitely take him. Just crushed him. 100 meter shot. We just smoked that Arctic fox. That was so cool. So I think we got intestine on him. And he's definitely not going to go too far at all. That was awesome. So we're going to mark pretty much where we last saw him right there. And we'll check out this bison here quick. Small male. So now we're going to continue on trying to find the world's smallest Dall Sheep. Oh, he's down right here. Alright, so like I said, this is probably the smallest ram Dall Sheep that I've ever seen. So we might just get this thing mounted to try and put them side by side next to if we actually do get a big one. Look at this thing. Alright. So we hit him in the shoulder blade at 169.5 meters. And he scores 76.1. Yeah, I think we're going to get him mounted. I think it'll be cool. And the thing about it is there's plenty of slots for you to switch out your sheep. So you could easily just switch them out as soon as you find a bigger one. But for now, that's a pretty tiny little sheep. And we'll mount him. Alright, so we got him getting mounted. And I do believe our fox should be down somewhere over here. And along the way, hopefully we find a nice Dall sheep. So the reason that shot on that fox was so cool is mainly because the wind actually didn't push it at all. I knew the wind was kind of pushing a little bit to the left, but I didn't know exactly like how strong, and the wind can switch at a moment's notice, so you just never know. And to try and hit something as small as a fox, that was pretty cool. And he also might be a trophy too. I would consider anything 12 and above a pretty big fox, and anything like 14 plus is definitely a trophy fox. And there he is right there. Is he dead? You can see him laying down with a tracer on him. Yeah, he's definitely dead. Alright. Now we don't want to just start running around right now because there's definitely some more animals in the area. And there could potentially be a big ram Dall sheep somewhere close by. You can see another fox right there already. Actually, that's a rabbit. Yeah, here's the blood. Intestines. So we hit that fox pretty good. I think it was about a 99 meter shot. And we smoked him. Yeah, this thing looks pretty big. I think the biggest one I ever shot was 14, so let's take a look at him here. So yeah, he's definitely a trophy fox. 13.2 he scores, and we hit him in the stomach at 97.8 meters. And he's definitely going to get mounted. Now, how cool would that look right there if you could get that arrow stuck in him like that in a full body mount? Just like that. That is pretty cool. And we're definitely looking forward to mounting him and going to take a look at him. Alright guys, we just found a giant ram. But that sucker is probably close to 180 meters out there on top of this huge mountain here. And actually another one just called pretty close by. So there might be another big one close here, but we might have to try and figure out a way to get this one here. That is a giant. That's 190 plus right there. That's what we want. Wow. Now the thing is, it's going to be kind of difficult to figure out how to get up there. I don't exactly remember how to get up there, but I know there is a way to get up there. I think we might have to go all the way around though. So first I'm going to scan here and see if there isn't another one close by, because I definitely got a call from one. I thought he was around here, but that definitely could be him right there. Wow, that thing is huge. I haven't seen one with a curl back like that in such a long time. Look at that thing. I really want to get him on the wall. But the problem is also, check out this wind. That is just not a good situation. Is that him again? Alright, so that is our male up there. The only thing I can think is we need to get way to the left so we can get somewhat of a decent wind and try and get a shot on this thing. Oh, he's right there. Almost couldn't even see him, but there he is. You can just see the top of his back. He's 129 meters away. We could actually take him out with the reverse draw right there, maybe. So let's switch back over to that, because we can get a nice prone shot here at 130. Let's see if we can hit him. No, we can't really get a prone shot because we're on this mountain. Now I know there's a way to get up. Right over here you can get up to the top. So we might just try and spook him that way and track him down. But we'll see how high up we can climb here. We might be able to get up right here. We also have a pretty decent wind right now. If he stopped right there, that would be perfect. Oh, he stopped, but then he walked forward just a little bit before he stopped. Well, let's see if we can hit him. Oh! Hit right behind him. So that's the wind. We could definitely hit him if we hold forward on him a little bit. He's gonna walk now. Problem is gonna be if we keep going up, there's gonna be a big hill here, and then we won't even be able to see him. There he is. He's right there. Broadside at 126 meters away. We're gonna hold left on him and take a shot. Just seems weird aiming so far to the left. Still. Alright, let's try this one more time. I think we just smoked him. We might have shot. I think we actually spined him. We got him. We got him, guys. All right, now let's take a look at him. We just drilled him right in the neck shoulder blade. So he's gonna run up that hill, and he'll probably just sit there for a little bit. Then he's gonna lay down, and when he lays down, he should be down right there. So we're gonna mark that spot. He's 140 right there. And we're gonna wait about 15 minutes, so at like 7:30 we'll go. We're gonna have to probably back up to get out of render distance. That way this ram will fall down the mountain and we'll be able to pick him up. Alright guys, it's been about 15 minutes now and our ram just went right behind this hill right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down the mountain. We already have him marked with our dot. So we're gonna go down the mountain and get out past. Holy, there's a bunch of sheep here. Just noticed them all. Ton of females. But we're not really interested in them right now. We don't want to take a shot and risk spooking that other big ram that we have hit. He might, I mean, he should be down by now, but at the same time we don't want to take a shot and maybe he'll like jump back up and run further away or something. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is come down this mountain here and run until our dock gets out of render distance, which is about 250 meters away from where that big ram is that we have hit. Alright guys, here you can see we're 330 meters away from our dot, so we're definitely far enough away now. And now we're gonna go over and hopefully our ram is laying there dead. Well, it doesn't look like our ram came down, so we're gonna have to go up to it. Alright guys, well it looks like we made it up the mountain. Well, that worked out pretty good. I wasn't sure if you could actually climb this side, but apparently you can. So now we're gonna head over towards the destination. And this might be our track here. Yep, it sure is. Here's some blood. I believe this is probably where he was standing when we first shot him. And look at this. We got ourselves a dead ram right here. I think we hit him in the spine and shoulder blade, to be honest. What a monster ram. So let's pick him up and see what he scores. We hit him at 127.3 meters. And he scores 173.1. So I thought he was 190s, but he is 173. And he is definitely a trophy. So he's not quite as big as I thought, but he's definitely an awesome trophy. And to be able to take him out with the winter camo reverse draw crossbow, I think that makes it even more special. And that's a really cool picture right there. So we're definitely going to get him mounted. Alright. So he wasn't 180 plus, but he was definitely 170 plus. Alright guys, well I think that was a pretty cool hunt. I know we didn't kill very many sheep, but we did kill a small one, and we killed a big one. And we also killed a trophy Arctic fox. So we got 2 trophies in one hunt basically. And I can't wait to go take a look at them. So let's go take a look. Alright guys, we were just getting ready to go take a look at our trophies, and we just spotted another huge ram. This one looks to be like a 160 plus probably. So let's see if we can get a range on him and take a shot. He's downhill. We have a perfect wind, and he's 86 meters away. Let's check the wind here real quick. You know what guys? We might try and take this guy out with the recurve. Yep, I think we're gonna. The wind's pushing left, so if we can get right, he should be able to walk right to us. Now, I don't know if he can actually see us or not. We do have camouflage on, but he is on top of this mountain here. So how cool would that be if we could get this big ram with the recurve? Then we could have 2 trophy rams. There he is right there. I'm gonna say he's about 50 meters away. Let's just check here. 50 meters. Yeah, he's definitely a trophy. This one might be a 180s. He's a little thicker than the last one. Now, if we can get 30 meters from him, we'll definitely be within range of taking a nice shot on him. And I think this point right here is about... Oh, he's going to turn. I knew he was going to do that. But that's alright. We can still try and get a little closer to him. It's not the best angle, but we do have the wind at our back. So let's see what we got here. 43 meters. Let's try for a shot, guys. We got the wind right at our back, and he's 43 meters away. We just crushed him. 43 meters. That was a perfect shot. I think we hit intestines on him. Maybe even liver. Yeah, he looks pretty good. This one should be a 180s because he has a little more mass than the other one. Quite a bit more actually. And he has the same curls and everything. So we're just going to lay down here and keep an eye on him. It looks like a perfect shot. We might have even got lungs on that shot. Now I think we hit a little bit too high actually. I think we hit shoulder blade. That's what it looks like from here. Alright guys, he just laid down. Check this out. He's down right there. And there's another one that just came walking by here. But he looks to be like a, maybe like an 80s or 90s scoring ram. But our trophy's down right here. Look at this. Yeah, so like I was saying, we hit just a little bit high. But I mean, for being 40 meters with the recurve up in the mountains, that's not really a bad shot. Actually, it's a pretty good shot. considering you only have a recurve and can't really tell which way the wind's blowing. But anyways, here he is. What a monster ram. Let's take a look at him. Yup, shoulder blade. So we hit just a little high, and he scores 178.3. Definitely a trophy. And oh, we almost just lost our ram down this mountain here. That wouldn't have been good. Now let's get him up a little higher here. Now if I could just get my guy turned around. There we go. There we go. That's definitely going to do right there. That is a pretty cool trophy shot. Especially for being up on a mountain. It was about impossible to take this picture, but somehow we made it happen. You can see the arrow right there, sticking right behind his front shoulder, and it came out somewhere right in the neck. Pretty cool. We took him out with the recurve. Alright guys, so even though I thought the hunt was over, apparently I was wrong. And we just shot another Trophy Dall Sheep. So now we're going to go over to the trophy lodge and take a look at both trophy rams that we shot and also the Arctic fox. Alright guys, here they are. So right here you can see this is the big 178 scoring Dall Sheep that we just shot with the recurve. 178.3, and that was definitely a trophy. And right up here on the left is the first one that we shot. This one here is 173 scoring, and this is the one we shot with the reverse crossbow. So he's also a trophy. And here is the 76 scoring tiny one that we shot. So we shot one tiny one and two monsters. So I think that worked out pretty cool actually. It started off with taking a shot on this little one, and we made not such a great shot, and he ran quite a ways. And then we shot this guy, smoked him at, I think it was like 98 meters with the reverse crossbow. I think he looks so cool too. I'm so happy with this one. And then after that, we went over to the mountain and shot this monster with the recurve carbon at 44 meters, and we hit him pretty good right in the shoulder blade. We almost lung shot him at 44 meters with the recurve. So that worked out pretty cool. And I think that's going to be the end of this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.